City here, and today we'll talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, it was finally released, so we're gonna see what games are staying, if there are some games which are going out and not gonna be supported anymore. Are there games converted to something else? Are they changing the games? What exactly are the new things compared to the Nintendo Switch 1? All my friends have Nintendo Switches when they got released, except for me. I was thinking about it, but then I said, okay, I'm not that big of a gamer, so pretty much I'm gonna buy the console, but I'm not gonna use it on a daily basis. So at this point, why should I buy something that I'm not going to use? But I do have to say that when we were playing Nintendo's, it was so much fun. Like, yes, I am a terrible player myself. Like, I don't practice as much as they do. They have the consoles and play all the time when I don't. But at the same time, it was still fun, and Nintendo is a great activity for friends. Of course, you don't need to be in front of the screen all the time, but you know, to reunite with your friends, it's something good. And Smash Bros was our favorite game, also Splatoon. So let's see what's the new things with Nintendo Switch 2. One of the new things is about the game Smash Bros. As I already said, we used to play it a lot, so apparently now the creator of the Super Smash Bros. Is moving to a whole new Kirby game. Yes, one of my friends loves to play with Kirby. I tried this character, it was good. I've just purely needed more practice to figure out how exactly to play with this. And now talking about it, Nintendo makes me want to play games again, even though like I kind of moved on from this. I love video games, but I just don't play them that often because I need to sit and practice quite a lot to fit in. But here I'm gonna show you a part of the trailer. Like, it looks so good. Like, Kirby is a powerful character. I do have to admit that. I have friends who also like bayonets. Like, I was one of my friend's favorite character, but I have to say, it'll be interesting to see what exactly the creators will do with Kirby. Like, it'll be something again like Kirby against the other characters of Smash Bros. Or it's only Kirby like the Super Mario games where it's only Mario, like mostly doing stuff, and friends, but mainly Mario. So it's exciting to see what they will bring with Kirby. Next, we have Mario games. Are there gonna be Mario games? Maybe yes, maybe no. So Mario has always been popular, whether you play it on a gaming console or online. I remember you used to play online games of Super Mario like all the time. I even had a favorite, even though now I can't find it because I don't remember the name. I just know it had 20 levels. Anyways, the point is that Mario will always be popular among kids and adults as well. So, will there be new Mario games? The answer is yes. They're working on 3D Adventures. Probably will be like a summer Nintendo game because it's not out yet. But also the team behind the Mario games is behind the Donkey Kong Bonanza game. So after all, they are still producing, they're making games, you know, but to create a game is not as simple as it is, not only from the coding part, but also to design, to embed every single level. So I think that Mario will always be popular for Nintendo. Even when you order from their website, they give you an option to choose only the Nintendo or with a Mario set. Here I'm gonna pop up a picture. So pretty much Mario will never die down. These are the games that our kids love and we love too. So I have to say that Mario will be with us for many more years. Next, we have Forza Horizon X Mario. So pretty much, again, as I said, Mario won't die, and they're having collaborations now. Some people think that it won't be that good. Other people believe that it actually won't be that bad, and people will keep playing it. So here, I'm gonna show you a little bit what it will look like, creators. So pretty much, all this is an open world Mario Kart. Yes, this game has been around for quite some time. You can play it on different gaming consoles. But at the same time, they're trying to make the experience even better. So except for better graphics, you know, overall the design of the console is pretty similar to what it used to be its predecessor. So yes, if you look at the Nintendo Switch evolution, you see some noticeable differences. But at the same time, the first Nintendo Switch versus the current one, it's not that big of a difference. But the next thing that people found it a little bit shocking is the price of the console. Some people believe that the Nintendo Switch 2 is too expensive. Currently, it's priced as $449, which is $150 more than the launch on the first Nintendo Switch, and $100 more on the current Wii U. So, are gaming console getting more expensive when the next PlayStation comes out to play? Or the next Xbox? Does this mean that they also get a raise of the prices? Yeah, some people believe that it's unnecessary because pretty much like for this price you should give like such a good performance, maybe perfect performance, no issues whatsoever, to kind of omit for the price, because we see technology evolving every now and then. But I have to say that at least because I'm checking Apple so often, every new device that comes out takes the price of the previous one. But I guess Nintendo didn't do that, because if they have the new Nintendo Switch, it can take the price of the previous one, so the previous one will get lower price. And maybe this is a strategy, so more people will buy the first generation because it's cheaper. So it's kind of a bad thing. Yes, it supports multiple games, but still you buy only the console, then you have to play at least a few games, so you spend more money on games as well, which adds up to the price of the Nintendo Switch as well. And yes, I have searched how much Nintendo Switch game cost, and I have to say they are not the cheapest thing ever. I know they're made for gaming console, but when you add this to the price of the console, it just becomes like a very expensive bundle, if I could say like this. So maybe this is one of the reasons why I don't buy consoles. Now I'm kidding. It's just because I don't play that often, and I think like for me that's a waste of money. But I know there are enthusiastic gamers out there who either play for fun or professionally, so they will definitely try the new Nintendo Switch, try out different games and see how it goes. But the price, yes, I think it should have been a little bit cheaper, because after all, not everybody can afford to have a gaming console, and having lower price also will lead to more customers. Here is something about the specifications. So now it has 1080p on the screen, 120 Hz refresh rate. Also, you can play now to 4K games, 60 pixels per frame. It has a fan to keep the system cool, and also 2 USB-C ports. The other thing crucial is about the storage. So now, when the first one was 32 gigabytes, now we're going to 256 gigabytes of internal storage, which is something great, especially if you play a lot of games. Now the gaming cards will also be red for the new Nintendo Switch 2. I wonder if they will make League of Legends for Nintendo or any gaming console. It will be interesting to see this game in a console format, not only on PC. I used to play it before. I'm not saying that I'm good, but I was doing it for fun, not to increase levels, get stats and stuff like this. I just play for pure fun, and this is why people would troll me so much. But anyways, it would be interesting to see this game play with a controller. But the fact that they did a specification, yes, for me, no matter what device I have, storage is a crucial thing. Of course, it depends on what you're doing, but I'm pretty sure that people want to play multiple games, not only one on their Nintendo. So the fact that you have now 256 gigabytes of storage, how much my phone it is right now, have to say that it's good, because I have 2 games on my laptop and I see how much storage they take. So the fact that you have more storage on the console is something that I like a lot. Okay guys, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below, are you excited for the new Nintendo Switch, or you actually don't care because you already have one and you're not gonna get it? Maybe you support even PlayStation or Xbox, you're not a fan of Nintendo. Have to say that when you have the console in person, this is when you can make impressions, say, oh my god, this has changed, this not. I have played with the first Nintendo, and I have to say, it's a fun thing to do for a time, but now I kind of get out of the video game, so I haven't played in quite a while. But I do have to admit that it's a fun thing to do with your friends, so if you never bought a Nintendo Switch, now is your chance. If you think that this one is too expensive, you can always go back to the first generation. I think it worked perfectly fine. They're not gonna downgrade it just because there is a new one on the market. You can buy a few games, think like what your friends would like the most, or what you will like the most. One of my friends bought Zelda when it was out, so pretty much we do have a variety of games. Do you play them anymore? Sometimes. Now we're more to the board game side. But anyway, that was the video. Hope you did. Please smash that like button if you like this video, share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell to be notified whenever I post new videos, and I'm gonna see you next time.